Soho Parish. Welcome to today's assembly. It seems a little bit weird having assembly in my living room, but I just wanted to say that I miss you all so much. I miss your smiling faces on the gates. I miss you coming to see me in the office. And I hope that everyone is keeping well and that you're all safe and that you're enjoying your learning. And I just can't wait to see you all again soon. This morning we are going to be thinking about one of our values, and I know last week Louise spoke to you about love, and this week we are going to be speaking about courage, which is another one of our Soho Parish values. And I'm going to be sharing from the Bible a story that is linked to our value courage. And I had to look for my Bible, and I found my children's Bible from when I was in year 6. I got this when I was leaving my primary school, so I went looking for this so I could read to you the story of Joshua. And the story of Joshua can be found in the Old Testament, but let's hear about Joshua and his courage. After Moses had climbed the mountain, never to return, God spoke to Joshua. "My servant Moses has died," he told him. "You must get ready now to lead the people into the promised land of Canaan. I will give you the whole country from the desert in the south to the Lebanon mountains in the north." Joshua felt very unsure and afraid. He had been Moses' trusted helper for the whole of the long journey from Egypt, but he did not feel that he could ever be the leader. He was not great like Moses, whom he had loved and admired so much, but God cheered and encouraged Joshua. "Joshua," God said, "be strong and very brave. Don't be frightened. I promise to be with you just as I was with Moses. All you have to do is to pluck up the courage and trust in me. I promise that I will be with you all the way. I will make you strong and you will never fail." There are two important things that you must do if you are to succeed. You must be determined to go in and win. Don't ever think about failing. Be strong and full of confidence. The other thing you must do is to keep my law. Study it day and night and teach my people to obey it too. Then all will go well. Now that God had promised to help him and be with him, Joshua felt able to take on his new job. He called all the leaders together and gave them their orders. "Tell the people to get ready to move in 3 days' time," he said. "We are going to cross the River Jordan and go into the land of Canaan." Everyone was very excited. They were quite willing to do as their new leader said. And that's the beginning of the story of Joshua. And there's lots more about Joshua in the Bible, but we've stopped there. One of the things I want us to think about is about courage today, and thinking about how we can show courage during this time. I know for all of us actually, as we're stuck at home and we're doing our learning, doing our work, we might sometimes get a bit fearful, a bit worried about what's happening. But we know that we can find courage from other people. I know Reverend Simon yesterday was talking about being at home with your loved ones, and you can find courage at home with your loved ones. You might feel a little bit fearful, a little bit nervous about what's happening, but knowing that we can find courage through one another. And if we encourage each other as well, we don't necessarily have to be fearful. And the other thing that we can, or the other person that we can find courage from, and Christians believe that they can find their courage from God. And just like God was with Joshua in the story of the Old Testament, Christians believe that God is with us now, and also will always look after us and keep us safe and make sure that we're okay and we can trust in him. That's what Christians believe. But I want you to really think about how you can also show courage this week, thinking about with your learning as well. I know you might be getting lots of new home learning from your teachers, and you might be a little bit nervous, a bit scared about how you're going to approach it, but knowing that you can have courage as well. And then we think about all the other people that are helping us at the moment. We've got all the nurses and the doctors who are showing great courage, going on the front lines and helping us fight the virus that's happening at the moment. But I really just want to encourage you to really reflect on what it is to be courageous and thinking about how you can show courage this week. So I've got the candle here and it's lit already. So we can take a little moment just to reflect on the value of courage, thinking about the words in the Bible that God said to Joshua, "Be strong and be very brave and don't be frightened. I promise that I will be with you all the way. I will make you strong and you will never fail. So it was really lovely to do assembly with you all this morning, and I hope that you are having a great time at home with all your learning. And I know that Rosie has sent out lots of pieces of artwork for this rainbow that you can put in your windows as a sign of hope as well. And we look forward, all of us at Soho Parish look forward to seeing you all again really soon. Take